So I was going to turn my camera on after I got my other pole baited up, but I got a bite first. My pole buckled before I could even get livers on my other pole. Oh, he's got somebody else's hook in him. Oh, fucker. Get the gloves on. So I'm gonna get that other hook out of him, because somebody else has hooked him at some point. They didn't get the hook out. Chill out, buddy. I'm trying to put you back in the water. There, you're unhooked. He's a good fish. Yeah, like I said, I went to bait my other hook and get my camera turned on, and he's got a concussion. Go on, get on back in there. Yeah, before I could even bait my other hook, he was on there. He was yanking line out and buckling my pole. That was not the plan. I hadn't went and grabbed my net or nothing. So, guess I should have started here, because I started up at my normal location. See, look, I dropped my livers in the grass and all, because he surprised me. Yep, he caught me off guard, buddy. He must have been hungry. He hit them chicken livers as soon as they hit the water, pretty much. These ones are nice and gooey. I think I'm gonna struggle to get these ones to stay on this hook. But golly, I'll tell you what, he hit it quick. The reason I pulled my phone out is because I brought a buddy of mine up here one time, and we sat up here for probably 3 hours and didn't catch a thing. I've been up here 5 minutes and already caught a catfish, and that's all we were fishing for that night was catfish. So I sent him a picture. Try to kind of rub it in, you know. This is actually a private pond, but my grandfather worked for this company for 50 plus years, so they have a couple different private ponds here in town that I'm allowed to fish at. And I think that just went into my other line, so we're going to reel that back in, even though I really didn't want to damage these chicken livers because they were already pretty gooey. I wanted to throw this right on that aerator. See if we can't get some action by that aerator. Use the aerator to kind of spread the yuckiness of the chicken livers around. Boy, I'll tell you what, that was pretty crazy. I don't think I've ever caught a catfish that fast. That was pretty much an instant bite. I'm kind of wondering, with him having hit it so fast, he's obviously hungry. I'm wondering if he'll hit again. Catch the same fish over and over, you know. I don't know how many catfish are in here. We were actually wondering that last year when we fished here, because I had caught 3 or 4, but they were taking a couple of them out of here because they were trying to stock this pond with bluegill for parties and stuff. So when they had parties, the kids and stuff could come out and catch bluegill. I don't know how many 6-year-old kids are wanting to catch a catfish. I know some are. I know some people have their kids fishing super young. I know my 4-year-old, he likes fishing, but I don't think he could handle a catfish. I don't think he wouldn't be able to take it off the hook, that's for sure. But I don't think he would be able to reel it in either. Go ahead and wash our hands again. But I've caught 4 or 5 catfish out of here. And we put that almost right back where I had it the first time. And he hooked himself. All I did was reel him in. We got a bite here. He's on. It's a channel because he picked it up and swam right to the pole. Oh yeah, we got him. Try not to give him too big of a concussion. Up out of the water here. He was all tangled up in my line. He's bleeding a little. Well, folks, I didn't think I was going to have any good footage today, but I think I got a couple worthy ones. Oh, come here. You're bleeding pretty good, buddy. He's a lot bigger than the last one. He is a monster. Ooh, he choked it. That's why he's bleeding. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that out of there. Hang tight, buddy. I'm going to go grab some pliers. Yeah, he swallowed it. Now we got another bite. Wow. So we avoid this one swallowing it. We're going to get him up here and then we're going to grab some pliers, try to get that hook out of the other one. If I can't get the hook out of him, I'll either cut my line or take him home and eat him. They ain't touching that night crawler though. They're smoking them chicken livers. We got it. He should be okay. His eyes are awful glossy. He's a good one. That is a good fish. You're not going to survive, are you? Folks, I don't think he's going to make it. I've never had one swim right back towards me like that. He might just be hurting that bad. I was trying to put him back, but I don't think he's going to make it. There he goes. I hope he doesn't die. Because if he's going to die, I should have just ate him. But he finally swam off. He might have just been hurting pretty bad. I don't know though, folks. His future was looking a little grim. His eyes were pretty glossy. If we catch him again, he's definitely a goner. As hard as he was fighting, I don't know if I hurt him that bad by him swallowing that, or if he was already pretty messed up. Someone's obviously been catfishing up here because I just pulled a second hook out of something. Catfish, apart from bluegill, are one of the more resilient fish. But man, he did not swim off like I expected him to. He had that hook down in his stomach area. I finally got it out, but man, he fought me on it for sure. Like I said, his eyes were pretty glossy. Out of chicken over here. That's good because they've been stinking up my fridge. This one's got bass all over it. We're going to reuse it and try to feed it to something. I catch that big one again with his eyes all glossy. He's definitely going in the truck. Because his future was looking pretty glim. Did I say glim? I meant to say grim. I think I said glim. Well, let's go ahead and make another cast. See if we can catch another one. Oh, we're getting bit already, dude. He was on it for about a half a second. Man, I can't even rebait my second pull before that's getting hit. I think I got a little bit of that catfish's stomach on my hook here. See that? See that pole buckling over there? Something's hitting it. Playing tug of war all by himself. That or he's already swallowed it, which I'm hoping that's not what happened. I didn't actually come out here to keep fish. It's not posted catch and release anywhere, but I would imagine it is. I believe they stock this pond. But I'll be damned if I'm going to let good meat go to waste. If I catch that one that looked like he was on his last days, he's going home with me. We got a fish on here, folks. It's a bluegill. We caught a bluegill on chicken livers. There you have it. I thought I'd seen everything. That was a monster piece of chicken liver for this bluegill. See you, buddy. No wonder the rod was buckling in a weird fashion. I've never caught a bluegill on chicken liver before. I gotta say that pole with the night crawler's probably been cleaned off. I haven't been over there to check on it because it hasn't been doing nothing, and I've been fighting these catfish down here on these chicken livers the whole time. My bait thread's seen better days. It's nasty. This is exactly why I haven't got a second thing of bait thread out of my pack yet, because it came with 4. But this one's already covered in red and chicken liver guts. So I've just been using the same roll. I don't want to musty up my other 3 rolls. Not to mention, I dropped this one in the lake and then was able to catch it with my landing net. So this one, not only has it seen some stuff, it's seen some water action too, and we got a bite. And we got a big bite. Oh, I can't even get it out of the rod holder. He's pulling drag out. Here he comes. Get up here, big guy. You're gonna have to wait. You wait your turn. I wasn't done putting this in the water yet. That's where we're going with that. Nasty little suckers. I can't even bait my other poles before they tear the one up. Can't believe nothing's hit that nightcrawler. That nightcrawler's gone. This is smaller. He was pulling drag, but he's smaller. But he's the prettiest one of the day. The rest of them, oh, he won't be pretty when I pop his eyeball out. He's biting me. He's biting me. Now you're all wrapped up in my line, you dick. Yeah. You know what? Now I don't really care if we pop your eyeball out because you're being obnoxious. And you're being rude. Ain't no reason to be rude. You're decent. Decent little channel. He's biting me again. He's frisky. Go on, get out of here. We got another bite. He's either smaller or he's swimming right at me. A little bit of both. Choked it. Sure did. Spicy little bugger. Apparently we're giving out free tonsillectomies because 2 of the 3 fish I've caught have absolutely swallowed the hook. The other one about blew his eyeball out. Now I have heard bass, if bass manage to choke your hook down like that, you're supposed to cut it because they can pass it naturally. Whereas if you are to give them a tonsillectomy, you're most likely going to kill them. I don't know if that's the same with catfish or if that's all fish. I've never had a bluegill choke a hook, so I couldn't tell you about that. I don't think they're super capable of choking a hook, and even if they do, you can either use them as bait or eat them. I didn't come up here to eat any fish today because I have bags of fish in my freezer. But I'm not going to kill a fish to not eat it. So if I know that it, when I'm catching a fish, if I know it's going to die, I'm probably going to take it home and eat it. Just seems more responsible to me, if that's the word I'm looking for. I've never had this big of an issue with fish choking hooks, but I've also just recently started fishing with chicken livers for catfish, and with cut bait, because I'm used to using cut bluegill, usually bluegill heads. They typically don't swallow the hook. They try to swallow the head of that fish, but they can't usually swallow it before you get them reeled in. They might swallow the fish head, but they typically aren't going to get that hook down their throat with the bluegill's head. I mean, it's just not going to happen. I've never seen it happen. Same with night crawlers. They don't seem to hit night crawlers aggressively enough to swallow your hook. They might have a weird hook set, but I've never seen them swallow it on night crawlers like they are with these chicken livers. I have seen bass pretty much swallow a bait whole and pretty much damn near get the hook all the way down their throat. Pretty sure we got a bite over here. My night crawler line's completely slacked. I might have a fish on there too. Yeah, we got a bite. See the pole? Let's get this in the water. Let's go reel this fish in. Either he got my bait or he spit my bait. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Now he spit it out. Did you see that pole buckling, folks? My golly. That was something else. He was yanking on that pole, buddy. Over here checking this night crawler. I haven't had a single nibble on these night crawlers. That's because there's no night crawler on there. I'll tell you what, folks, I don't know if they've never been presented chicken livers up here or what's going on, but they are tearing these chicken livers up. I got another bite. Let's see what we got. He's on there. Oh, he's swimming into my other line. Come over here. Oh! Oh! Oh, he's fighting. There he is. Gotcha. Looks like we might have one on this one. Nothing yet. There's not a lot of chicken liver left on there. Folks, once I'm out of chicken livers, I'm out of baits because they're not touching these night crawlers. So when we get done with these chicken livers, we're done. There's one. Bounce, 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 bounce. Oh, I popped his eyeball. Oh. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. Ah, he's biting me. He's biting me. Yep, I popped his eyeball. I heard it squish. Yep, popped that eye right there. He's still fighting and biting. Oh, I got a big bite. Get on back in there. Oh, I can't even get it out of the rod holder. Get over here. Oh, you're about done for, ain't you? Oh, that's a bigger fish. That might be old Glossy Eyes that swallowed my hook earlier. Judging by the appearance, it's kind of looking like he did it again. No, he's not glossy. He's just bigger. Get over here. That's a good one. Oh, he took off. Nice. Sweet. That was awesome. That was a good little fight. He put up a good little fight. Still haven't touched that nightcrawler. They're loving these chicken livers though. That nightcrawler is the only bait I got in the water. Maybe something will hit it. Looks like it just got nipped at by a bluegill. My camera's almost dead here, folks. Worthless. Everybody swears by night crawlers for catfish, but unless I'm at an actual lake, I haven't had a whole lot of luck in that direction. Folks, this is the line that I got broke off on boat flipping that I ended up telling you about, the clinch knot. That I usually use a snell knot for catfish, but I ended up tying that one with a clinch knot so I didn't have to cut my swivel off and redo my entire rig. Yeah, folks, they aren't touching that nightcrawler at all. This elastic bait thread, I got 4 rolls of it for 10 bucks on Amazon. And if you've never used it and you like to fish with chicken livers, you should try it, because it is an absolute game changer. I mean, some of these liver pieces that I've been putting on here without the bait thread would have been completely worthless. But since I have the bait thread, I've been able to use them for baits. Like this piece is a pretty good example. It's so gooey. There's absolutely no way I'd have been able to keep that on that hook. Not without bait thread. This video is sponsored by Elastic Bait Thread. No, I'm just kidding. I could take a sponsorship though, as much as I've talked about how awesome it is. We might have maybe 1 or 2 pieces left that'll actually go on the hook. The rest of it's like baiting up water. Let's see what runs out first, my bait or my camera battery. Hopefully my bait. Love to catch a couple more fish for you guys. Just all over my bowl. I got a bite. That one looks like it got bit already. Definitely getting bites here. Looks like we're on the red on camera battery. Might as well just reel this one in. I'm gonna leave this rod holder up here. I got it for free and I don't really like it. I mean, it's better than nothing, but yeah, I say a bluegill cook that again. Yeah, that rod holder over there, I'm going to leave it here. I actually stopped at a fishing spot of mine and found that laying on the ground. And then the next spot I went to, I found a cast net laying on the ground. So I took that, and we got bites. Ah, nothing. Missy. He's hitting it. Definitely got it equipment. They've pulled on this one so much the rod holder's not even standing up straight anymore. I think he got my bait. Sure did. He's definitely not going to bite what's on there now. Although, the way they're eating these chicken livers up, he might. Somebody beeped at me. Not sure who it was. I bet that chicken liver's gone too. See if we can even get this to bait up. There went some. Like I said before, this is tropical punch Kool-Aid with my chicken livers. I usually use cherry. I know some people use strawberry jello and chicken livers, strawberry jello and hot dogs. I didn't have any strawberry jello, and I forgot to get more cherry Kool-Aid with my chicken livers. So I had tropical punch Kool-Aid, and since it's red, I figured it wouldn't make that much of a difference. I think it's more the color than it is the smell, because I don't know if you've ever smelled chicken liver even mixed with Kool-Aid, but you aren't masking that smell. We're getting hit. Whatever it was got my bait. We don't really have any secure pieces of chicken livers left, folks. They're it's pretty much like baiting up goopy water at this point. So I'm going to try to put that last piece on there. See if this is an actual bite. It's pretty much just water what's left. I think I might be spent. Well, we're going to call it a day. Pretty decent day if I do say so myself. And folks, I see a lot of people leaving their night crawler containers, their chicken liver containers, just leaving their trash everywhere. Pretty good example here. What's the point? Clean up after yourself. We only get one Earth. Let's not try to destroy it. Uncalled for. We didn't have any luck on bass today. But boy, I'll tell you what, we had some good luck on catfish once I moved spots. I know a lot of people say fishing in a pond is like cheating. I still have fun with it. I don't care whether I'm fishing a lake, the river, the ponds. Fishing's fishing. I have a good time doing it. I don't really care what anybody else thinks. Pond fishing, I guess you could consider it cheating. You know they're in there, you know. But you go to a lake, you know there's fish there. They're just harder to find. It's like saying using a fish finder's cheating. I've used fish finders and caught nothing where I'm scoping fish. And then I went where I'm not scoping any fish and I've caught tons. So, I mean, it's not really cheating. But if you enjoy it, who cares what anybody else thinks? Just have fun with it. But I wanted to catch some fish today. My wife woke me up and said, why don't you go ahead and go fishing? So I stopped out at my normal fishing spot. I did have a couple bass link up, but they came off out of the water. I think I had some catfish bites, but I didn't catch any, so I can't say for sure they were catfish. But I moved spots to this pond with no expectations of catching anything. We caught catfish out of here last year, but I didn't know that there was this many catfish in here. But yeah, I came up here just on a whim, mostly because my wife told me that she's hungry and all the food is that way. So since I was away from all the food at my first spot and I wasn't catching anything, I moved up here. Figured I'd stop, see if we catch any catfish. If not, go get my wife and kids and me some lunch and head on back to the house. But as you can see, we caught plenty of catfish today. It was an awesome experience. I mean, I was getting bite after bite. They bit the hell out of them chicken livers. They didn't touch them night crawlers, but everybody swears by night crawlers. I haven't had a ton of luck with night crawlers. Like I said, we went up to the lake yesterday and we were catching dink catfish on them. But that was it. We weren't getting anything big on night crawlers. Caught a couple decent ones on chicken liver and caught a decent one on a cut bluegill head. But yeah, I just recently started using chicken livers. And I'll tell you what, best decision I ever made. If you've never used chicken livers for catfish, and you've always used night crawlers or cut bait, I had a lot of luck last year on cut bait, but this year I haven't been as lucky. So I switched, and I tell you what, I don't regret it one bit, folks. But that's all for me. My camera's literally got maybe 30 seconds left and it's going to die. I'm out of chicken livers. The night crawlers weren't getting hit. So I'm going to pack all my stuff up, go get some lunch, and I'm going to head home. Thanks for watching.